I've celebrated Black History Month pretty much every year for a very long time. I remember back in high school, we'd always put up like a little show, and then we'd sing all these great songs from Ray Charles and all these guys, but from back in the day, just so you can kind of remember the roots and how they struggled, you know, compare it to how things are like now, and see how we can improve on that, and yeah, just learn. I think that's why the month is there, you know, to kind of reflect on it, learn, and make sure make sure like we don't make the same mistakes, essentially, because things back then were quite tough for Black people, and now things are not so tough. I mean, in certain areas that everyone has their own kind of like different struggles. I think that's why it's quite important to kind of keep remembering it and celebrating it every year, to keep making those kind of steps forward. I think in Ghana there's not such a Black History Month because the whole year is Black History Month, but given the culture in this country, like, it is required, I think in Ghana we tend to celebrate the heroes that made the country what it is, whereas in England Black History Month is the wider generation of the world, Black people everywhere. So that's the difference, really. For me, Black History Month, I always think of my kind of personal heroes, and the list is endless. Like, I like to learn. For me, I always say if you can learn from someone's mistakes, you just save yourself time and misery. So you have all these great people from, you know, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, Rosa Parks, Maya Angelou. Like, there's so many, and all these people have different things about them. And if you learn from all these people, you find that they're always stuck to their mission. They had something they believed in, and they worked towards it, and they never gave up, no matter what came their way. And I try to take down to myself. So every time Black History kind of comes around, I look at it and I reflect on those people. And I'll say it's not just even about the heroes. You kind of look at your parents. You know, for us second generation kind of migrants into the country, we look at our parents and how they've kind of struggled through their time. They've come here and made something of it so we can have a better life as well. Also, I'm quite grateful that I can show people that, you know, it's not your color that determines where you go. Do you get what I mean? So if there's anyone out there that was thinking, oh yeah, because I'm Black, the union doesn't care about me, I'm not going to do this and this and that, I hope that then they see me in this capacity, will eliminate those thoughts from their minds. I think anyone could do this job. Anyone can be a leader. Essentially, your color doesn't determine how worth a leader you are. And I hope that people can then look at it and be like, you know what, okay, if he can do it, I can definitely do it too, because there's nothing special. And I think that's what I have to keep telling myself, you know. Difference is a good thing, and our differences can be shared, and we can enjoy our differences in one capacity, and we can, you know, have fun with each other, you know, and just grow in knowledge of what we have that we both have to share. So yeah, I think that's one thing we should also aim to remember, that it's also a month of celebration. So let's celebrate our achievements, you know, in a sensible manner.